So I'm just creating a little video here on how to uh, snap vertices together um, and merge them also. So the thing here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these faces, and I'm just going to extrude them in, something like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and delete them. I'm also going to take this one, and my snapping tools are up here. I'm going to hold V on the keyboard. You'll see this highlights right here, this icon. That's snap to vertex. Holding X is snap to grid. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what they all snap to, but they're all your snapping tools. And the two that I primarily use is X and V. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap this back here to the center, and then I'm going to, on this object, and you can toggle this on. So with my vertex, snap to verts right here turned on, well, I just toggled it off as a habit. I can just go ahead and snap like so, and these are all going to snap directly. I personally just toggle it on and off. I never really use the icon, but just to give you a heads up, that's how that works. Then I'm going to snap these into place. And one common issue you might have accidentally, especially if you're just beginning, you may accidentally have the soft select tool turned on. That's tapping B. See, if you see soft select mode is on, tap B to turn it off. If that's on and you start to snap, your entire mesh will start to sort of bend with it. So you don't want to make sure that you don't have soft select on, and then you want to snap it directly to the mesh. After that, you just combine them in your modeling tab right over here. It's the two polyplanes with the circle around it, or mesh combine. Now they're the same mesh, but by tapping 3 on my keyboard, I can see that they're not merged yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my vertex mode one last time. I'm going to highlight all these verts here, and then I'm going to hold Shift, right click, merge vertice, and merge vertice. Now if I go into my threshold here, my the little square next to it, it brings up like the additional settings for this particular tool, the extra attributes here. What I can do is I can adjust my threshold from 0.1 to, or by default I believe it's 0.1. I have mine set to 0.0001, and then I just go ahead and click apply or merge, and now when I tap 3 on the keyboard, you'll see that they are you're no longer getting that hard pinch in that region. You're just getting the actual shape. So that's how you go ahead and do it. And you can always check it by selecting one of these verts and just moving it around. Now before I merged it, had I not done that, there we go. Before I merge the verts, you'll see that I can just shift it around and that'll move away from it. Now if I highlight them all, run a merge vertice, we're all set. And one last little trick, if you're wondering why these edges are all really harsh in appearance, hold with your object selected, holding Shift and right click, go to soften edges, and go a little bit slower, soften harden edge, soften edge, and now you'll see that all the edges become soft. And in which case you may want some of them to be and some of them not to be. So let's just say you want all the edges on the poly cube to appear hard because you want it to be a hard surface edge. You can go ahead and do soften and then harden edge, so you'll get that look you're looking for, where this will appear soft and this will appear as hard edges, and you can see the difference big time. And even if you want this entire one to be a hard edge also, now you can see that you'll have the soft edges on the cylindrical object here, and or spherical. It's a semi-sphere, I guess, half sphere. And then all the other edges will be hard due to the soft and hardened edges. So to give it that visual appearance, you may be going for also. Anyway, the purpose of this video was just to really sort of dive in a little bit into snapping vertices. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one.